My name is Mountain Spotted Bear Jr., and I come from the tribe, the Crow, Absaluga. That's what we call it in our own tongue. It's the Absaluga Nation. I come from the United States of America. The history of the Crow people, well, where I'd like to start is that the Crow people, they had a partake in the Battle of the Little Bighorn. The Battle of the Little Bighorn is pretty well known between the Sioux and the United States government, and we had a partake in that because it was fought on our land, where the Sioux and the Cheyenne they fought them, and we helped out. We were scouts for the U.S. Army. Kind of they fought on our land and stuff like that, and then we came from a long way, a long tragedy of history of struggles, just like any other ethnic group, you know. We usually there's three groups of us, and there's the Kick in the Bellies and the River Crows and the Mountain Crows. And the Mountain Crows live in the mountains. The River Crows live by the river. And the Kick in the Bellies, they call it the Valley of the Chiefs, is where they live. And we all have our different regions, but it's usually Plains Indians and in the mountains where we all live. We hunt a lot. We're hunters. We're hunter-gatherer people. We hunt elk. We hunt deer. Whitetail. Well, there's two different types. We hunt mule deer and whitetail, and we hunt buffalo. That's how our people survived, was buffalo. Mainly, that's everything where we got our clothing, our weaponry, our houses. That's how a lot of times we got. And the regalia that I'm wearing here now, it's only a fraction, a part of it, just what I could use in the games here. But usually I have a breastplate on. I have a breechcloth, a cape. A bustle, tail feathers. We use a lot of eagle feathers as well. We powwow. That's some of our cultural dances. And this is original Crow style regalia is what I'm wearing. And we that's how a lot of it is you're based on how rich you are with how much family you got. That's how we are orientated. Usually whenever you find someone that you love, whether you're old, whether you're young, middle-aged, as long as you find somebody. But they were married early, way back then in the Buffalo days and stuff like that. They married early. They would have one or two wives too. They would also go like that. Our religion, our main religion is the Sweat Lodge. The Sweat Lodge is a dome covered with buffalo hide and hot rocks, and they cover the whole thing. And we go in and we pray, and we give back to the earth as we are first born. You know, and it's like kind of like a sauna, a real hot sauna. And then our other one we practice. It was given to us. We adopted this practice. It was called the Sundance, where we fast for 4 days, which we don't eat or drink, and we pray for 4 days and dance. And then another one we adopted is the peyote meeting. And a lot of times we practice with the peyote and stuff like that. We use it in a spiritual way, and we do a lot. That's basically a celebration. And at Baratia, Creator, we believe in the Creator. Yeah, that's how we go. It's not many gods, or it's not demigods or nothing like that. It's just a creator. That's how we are. Yeah. What kind of sports we do? We have their seasonal games. We barely do anything in the winter, but we mainly hunt in the winter time and stuff like that. But for our games, we have what we call hand games, stick games. We play with 4 bones and 14 sticks. And our teams, because they're built up in districts. There's different districts, so all the districts get together and we play these stick games. They call it hand games where we're from. And then the other games we play is called arrow throwing. We throw arrows, not like here. It's kind of similar to your guys' spear throwing, similar to that, which me and your counterpart were talking about. It's about 13 to 16 meters, I believe, around there, about 45 yards. What we throw, and then from there we do a lot of horse racing, and they call it Indian relay. We do a lot of Indian relay, kind of just like track but with horses. Indian relay, and then we have another a big event that we call it the Ultimate Warrior. We run usually about 8 miles, and then canoe for like 2 miles, and then ride 4 horses, and then do that several miles, and that's pretty big money too. Those are our kind of games down there, what we like to play. And yes, that's what we dance. Pretty much our party is, we call it Crow Fair. It's well known as the teepee capital of the world. It's the most teepees everywhere. All nations from Native Americans specifically come and gather in a place called Crow Agency. That's where we all hail it at. That's where it's all held. So that's our big party. It's our New Year's. We don't go by the New Year's Eve, we go by the Crow Fair. That's when our year starts. We sing a lot, you know. We sing a lot of our district songs. We kind of, sometimes we usually like to do our own Crow songs, but a lot of times we're adopted tribes, so we like to adopt other things from other tribes is what I'm trying to say. And we usually like using other people's songs. We usually practice ours. We dance, we sing, and that's mainly it. I'll sing the Crow District song for Pryor. For Pryor, like if we won these games here, I'd sing this song if I won an event here. Aludash Kobi Chijilik Kobi Gulage Kaira Heida Heida. That's a lot of our song. That's our district song for whenever we win. We tell them, you know, if you ever want to find me, we'll be in Aludash. That's where we are. That's the name of our town. Pryor, you know. Okay. That's where we'll be at. And so if we won this and you wanted to find me, that's where I'd be. That's what that song means. I'm thinking that it's really good that they get out and express the way they do things, and that there's a lot of tribes out there still practicing what we've been practicing for thousands of years too, as well as they are still still pretty close to the earth, as you would say. You know, as we kind of strayed far from it, but you know, we're still orientated with our culture. So that's how, and these guys, it's beautiful to see them like that, to see them how close they are to their culture and to the earth, pretty much.